It actually began in 1981 on Wyckoff Avenue in Manasquan. There was 4 neighbors who had just recently been saved. And Ruth Harbor started a Bible study.
So when I first came to Grace Tab, we called it at the time, I was invited by a friend, Charlotte Taylor, and this was such a warm, open, inviting group that I just felt, I didn't know anyone when I first went there, but I felt so welcome from the very beginning.
But then Ruth Harbor decided that it was time for us to learn how to pray. Pray out loud? No, we very reluctantly continued, and Ruth was very patient with us, and God worked in us, and we did finally learn how to pray, and we became a prayer group. So we started meeting once a week at the church, every single week, and we bonded with each other. It was a wonderful, close-knit group, and we drew closer to the Lord. We saw Him work. We saw miracles being done as He answered prayer, and He used us, and that was the most exciting thing.
You see a bunch of women who normally wouldn't bond, wouldn't have anything in common. We come and we sit there on Tuesday and we love each other. I mean, we've prayed babies into the world who are now having babies at this point in time.
As we prayed, we hear the results of our prayers, how God was working. Sometimes He said yes, and sometimes He said no, and sometimes He said wait, but we knew that He was hearing our prayers.
At times, there may have only been 2 of us that showed up, but in the last couple of weeks, there's been 15 of us. And God is always going to have His prayer warriors. He's always going to have His remnant, and He's protected us and He's kept us.
This little group of believers who had no leader, no name, remained a prayer group. And to this day, it continues, and it's all of the Lord.
There's a special bond that just grows.
It made us friends forever, for dear friends for all those years. And it was just all God. We can continually go back to Him and thank Him for starting it and continuing.
The group is still meeting, and the invitation is still out there for anyone to join and be a part of it, and I would certainly encourage that.